At first, it didn't feel like abuse. It felt like love, concern, protection, until silence became survival and fear learned how to hide. When Emily met David, everyone said she was lucky. He was calm, soft spoken, the kind of man who listened carefully and spoke gently. He remembered small details, opened doors, checked in often. He never raised his voice, he never insulted her, and he never touched her in anger. At first, it began with concern. Why are you always out so late? I just worry about you. Some of your friends don't really care about you. It sounded reasonable. Love worries, doesn't it? When David suggested Emily stop wearing certain clothes, he said it was for her protection. When he checked her phone, he said trust meant transparency. When he needed to know where she was at all times, he said it was for her safety. And Emily adjusted, slowly. Her world became smaller without her noticing. Friends called less. Family visits felt tense. David always had explanations. They don't respect our relationship. They're jealous. You don't need them. You have me. Emily chose peace over conflict. Soon, every opinion needed to be softened, every conversation carefully measured. She learned how to explain herself, how to apologize quickly, even when she didn't understand what she had done wrong. Peace became her responsibility. Silence became her survival. Arguments became confusing. David would say something hurtful, then insist she misunderstood him. You're too sensitive. You're imagining things. You always twist my words. When Emily cried, he called her dramatic. When she spoke up, he said she was ungrateful. Slowly, she began to doubt herself. Maybe she really was the problem. After all, he never hit her. So it couldn't be abuse, right? Emily stopped laughing freely, stopped sharing her thoughts, stopped feeling safe being herself. She learned his signals. The tight jaw meant silence. The calm voice meant danger. The long pause meant punishment. Punishment wasn't physical, not yet. It was cold distance, withdrawn affection, days of emotional silence, and somehow that hurt more than a slap. She lived on eggshells, hoping each day would pass peacefully. The first time David pushed her, it happened during an argument. It wasn't violent, but it was shocking. He apologized immediately. I didn't mean to. You pushed me too far. I'm under a lot of stress. He cried. He promised it would never happen again. And Emily forgave him because she remembered who he used to be. Because at first he never hit her. The second time wasn't a push, it was a slap, quick, sharp, unforgettable. Emily tasted blood and disbelief. David looked shaken. I don't know what came over me, he said, and somehow Emily apologized. That night she understood something terrifying. The man she loved could hurt her, and he knew she would stay. After that, the violence didn't happen every day. It came after arguments, after stress, after she spoke too much. Then came gifts, promises, tears. To the outside world, everything looked normal. But inside the house, Emily disappeared. She wasn't weak. She was trapped. One night, as she cleaned a small cut on her arm, she looked at her reflection, and for the first time, she wasn't afraid of David. She was afraid of what staying would turn her into. That night, she packed quietly. No argument. No explanation, just survival. Leaving didn't fix everything overnight. There were nightmares, guilt, loneliness. But there was also breath, space, peace. Emily learned something important. Abuse doesn't begin with violence. It begins with control. And love should never require silence. If this story feels familiar, you are not imagining things. If your peace depends on staying quiet, that is not love. Subscribe to MeekTales Hub for real stories that raise awareness, encourage healing, and give a voice to silent pain. Because silence should never be the price of love.